You know, as being a Catholic for so many years, I used to believe, and that is what they made to believe, that whenever you die, your spirit goes out of your body and then you descend into heaven to go to the kingdom of God, or you are evil or bad or whatever, or you didn't believe, that is enough, then you go to hell. Then your body goes, your spirit goes to hell. Of course, I always thought that this concept was ridiculous, but yeah, they made me believe it, so I believed it for so many years. So that is actually a bit ridiculous. But what is it actually? What is the truth behind how you descend into the dragon realm? Well, actually, if your spirit belongs there, because there are many spirits actually here on Earth, in the past and also in the future, that are being born here on this world with a draconic spirit. Of course, everyone's spirit, even the animals, but even the animals, everything with a spirit, belongs somewhere in a, you can say, the astral plane. And it has a lot of stars, many stars, and one of these stars belongs to you. So in the way that you're going to through it, you have to be guided by your angel. Your angel. There are so many angels. And and I learned this from the moment that I came to learn about the dragon realms. It's not that you just go inside, see a white light, and see everyone you love. You know what? You're going to be there. You're going to remember this, all of this life, as just a vague memory, just a vague memory that you just bring along with you, that you will going to have dreams from, that you were once a human and you were once on this earth as a human. So you will remember that mostly, just the same how you now remember that you were different than what you always are. You always had this vague memory that I also dream that I used to be something different, that I used to see a brown dragon, for example, that I don't accept because, yeah, it's just a vague memory. But I used to believe it's maybe a fantasy, but it seems so real. It seems that I've been there. It's like deja vu. And how you descend into the dragon realm is not how they said it in a Catholic way. How you descend is how you will find your way together alongside with your dragon by your side, and you will be born just out of an egg. Out of an egg, you will be born into this world, and you will have an entire life there, an entire life that doesn't seem to end. And you will be surrounded by all of these dragons that you recognize, and new dragons, and the world is actually new to you once you are going to be born again. And that is also what happens to me again here, because I remembered. And that is, once you remember, your spirit does something. It awakens. And that is what a lot of people have, awakenings. It's not only from the dragon, but also other spiritual realms that had a lot of people that are now here, people, animals. And that is why I don't like to kill animals, because they also have this soul. And once they are in negative emotions, they don't find their star again, wherever they are home. I'm not worthy of they losing their eternity, you can say. And once you realize wherever you are home, your soul will much more connect with the angel by your side. And there, yeah, I had so much difficulties whenever they say angels. Whenever they say angels, I see humans with wings, and I always had this like, see how beautiful angels are. Well, actually, no, because the truth behind angels are monstrosities. The truth, angels are monstrosities. Whenever I see someone's angel, I am terrified, because draconic energy allows you to see more. It's with a draconic eye that you can see, and a draconic eye sees more. And whenever I sometimes see an angel by someone's side, I see a monstrosity. I see someone to be afraid of. I am afraid of that. It seems like it wants to eat me, because I once saw the angel by the side of my mother, and even though to my mother she was an angel, but to me she was something different. But I showed my mother my angel, and I showed my mother a Leviathan, which I loved so much. She was terrified. She wanted to run away. She thought that she was going to die. And that is the difference between our angels. To us, angels to us, demons to others. That is so typically what they are. And once you connect with the angel that everyone fears but you love, that this angel will guide you the way to the dragon realm. Because a lot of people are so afraid of dragons and so afraid of their teeth while you love them so much. Why is that? Because you belong somewhere else than they belong. And just the same that they belong somewhere else than you belong. That is the reason why you will probably be terrified of their monstrosities by their side. And they will say the same thing. People are so easily, they can easily kill dragons. They can easily do that simply because they don't belong there. But if you ever hurt a dragon, you will regret it your entire life because you are part of that. It's like you are hurting yourself, hurting the one you love as well. And because you belong in the dragon realms. And once you begin in the dragon realm, you will start all over again. You will start all over and until the end, and it will seem like endlessly. And what you have here is a human experience with a soul that you are what you truly are. This life is like a test. And just like in this life, you are born as well. In every single life that you will go through, you will have to be born once more in a very, very natural way. It's not very supernatural. It's actually nothing supernatural about the dragon's path or anything about the spirituality. It's actually all very natural. And all how it is like you are being born again. The most thing that I fear the most actually about this all is the void, that you will be lost in it. And inside of the void you will be lost forever, for all eternity, inside of the greatest darkness where there is no creation. And okay, that is whenever I came to find out how it all works, the concept of how Christians or Muslims see it is ridiculous for me. And I have to be honest with this. They always said you descend to heaven and you go to the kingdom of God and everything will be like just perfect. Well, actually, no. Because perfection does not exist. Even if you are on the dragon realms, you can still have this sensation of pain, of fear, of negative emotions. You can still have this. Of course, no one will does this. No, dragons in the dragon realm, they don't hurt each other, of course. They live in harmony together, and it should be a perfect place, actually. But it's still a natural place. It's still where you can have all of these negative emotions, but even pain. Whenever a dragon, for example, is trying to give birth to another dragon, it hurts. I've seen it. It hurts, and it's just like everything in nature, because dragons are nature as well, and that is also in the other gates. Whatever I believe, whenever I felt in the other gates and the other stars and the other lights are just the same thing. And why are we all humans? Why are we all animals? Because that is how fate desires it. Fate wants us to go together alongside with each other and evolve in this place, because all of this entire path or this entire world is made by the energies of the gods, in this case Tiamat, and we out of the chaos need to evolve into something better in this world. This is our task. Unfortunately it doesn't go fast enough, because we are destroying her. And yeah, that is what humans are. Humans, they forgot everything. It's because our draconic self that we remind ourselves of who we actually are, my brothers and sisters. We are draconic spirits, but guided on the side of dragon angels, and we are always watched by and given energy by the dragon gods. Will you remember your loved ones once you are in the dragon realm? Well, actually, what you will have in the dragon realm are the loved ones from before. And you will recognize this very well. That is also your dragon angel, is one of these loved ones, you can say. That is what I've seen with my mother. This was also one of her loved ones, but my goddess, I could not approach it. I could not approach it. It was too horrible. It seems like my grandmother, but it was something different. And everything in my own energy was screaming, stay away from it. Stay away from it. It's not your energy. It's not your light. Go away from it. This angel that she had was more like demonic for me. But my mother said the same thing about my dragon. It was like demonic for her. She could not approach me because of my dragon and my dragon god, especially not Leviathan, that she had seen. And I said to her, like, he will not do anything to her. Yes, actually, we belong with our angels and we will not go away from that. We should stay with our own energies. Even if they are your children, your parents, your whatever, they can all have different kind of places where they belong. And you belong, if you are triggered by the word dragon, then you belong with dragons. They used to be worshipped by billions of people for a reason. Now they make the dragon demonized because power and money and wealth and control because of that. But in the early days, the ancient days, dragons like Tiamat or Leviathan or Quetzalcoatl were highly, highly worshipped because they are indeed gods. And so this is what you need to consider. Whenever you go to the dragon realm, you will be born again, and out of this birth, you need to remember of what this all was. It will be like a dream. It will. Now this is also what I felt inside of the dragon realm. This felt like a dream, and I felt like I was going inside of the dragon realm for all eternity, but it pushed me back. And also that part seems like a very, very extremely vivid dream. Actually, that was not a dream. I'm convinced of that this was very real. I've seen the dragon realms, and that is also something, and that I hope that one day you will see too.